Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another video of reaction video and recap video of Project 863. Shall we continue? Yes, we shall.
Welcome to Dope or Nope After Dark. I'm just kidding. Where we rate each other on whether or not we should continue living.
Oh, wow. Really dark.
Dope or Nope After Dark.
Yeah.
Or actually, After Dark would mean after we died.
Dope or Nope during dark.
Dope or Nope Can't See.
Dope or Nope in the dark.
Dope or Nope Shadow Edition.
Nope or Nope.
This is why I'm not on Dope or Nope. Nothing to contribute.
Today, we're just, joshing around a little bit, trying to keep the energy up because we got some, how would you describe this? It's nervousness, anxiety,
Anxiety, stress.
Yeah.
excitement a little bit to
Excitement,
have some answers.
Yeah, I guess so.
A Syntech experiment survivor, straight up, someone who was experimented on during the days of Syntech, is coming here and we're going to interview them. Hopefully get some answers about the experiments that they were a part of.
My old family friend.
How are you feeling? This is the first time you've seen her in a really long time.
I'm just
right?
I'm just nervous.
So we uncovered this filing cabinet. It was filled with patient files from the company that used to work here before us, Syntech, who did notoriously bad things to people. His old family friend showed up in one of those files. So we contacted them, if you missed that, and now we're here. Before we kind of start setting up.
It's gonna be a delicate process.
Yeah, what do we ask?
I have no idea. I mean, what are we trying to get out of this conversation?
For me personally, I think I want to ask her about all the projects that we know of, right? Like
Okay, yeah.
Project Pegasus.
Spire, that's a
Project
big
Spire.
one, yeah.
The only issue here is that she's only going to talk to Woods, if you recall.
Right.
Like, we need to record this conversation somehow, right? Like,
Yeah, we're for
Ideally.
sure. You're for sure going to record this. In all reality, are you comfortable interviewing her?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with us setting up an outline for you to follow?
Yeah, I think that we need to make her as comfortable as possible. And yeah, as long as as long as we're not pushing her.
Yeah,
much.
well, okay,
We don't want
so-
to lose her.
The problem with that is, are you going to follow the script?
Why don't you pop an earpiece in me or something like that?
I can pop an earpiece in you. Well,
Okay.
you can pop an earpiece in yourself. That's weird.
Yeah, I'll do it. I don't know how she's going to be acting when she comes in. So, from what I got from just talking to her and from what we got from just all those emails, it's like she's teetering. I'd be surprised if she didn't even show up today.
Really?
Really.
Let's put an earpiece in you. We can do it in the conference room. We'll be on the other side of that one-way mirror in the headquarters.
Yeah, we'll just be honest to her about it. She knows that we're,
Filming.
filming.
Okay, so you guys want to set up? I kind of want to set up the space first.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check this out, guys. The beauty of having a studio is we get to pick from existing equipment. It's like we're ready to shoot video here. Here's what we'll do. We'll set the space up.
Do we want, I mean, I
Batteries,
know,
SD cards.
I know Woods will have his lav on him. Do we want Rode mics on those cameras?
Should we put a lav on her?
Yeah.
Let's put a Rode mic.
Do we want to take the one from this camera here?
Yes, I do. So we got that.
Do we
I'm also
need-
thinking lighting. Do we want lighting? Do we care about lighting?
I mean, we can play with
mean,
it.
I feel like the lights might be a little intimidating to
A little
be
too much?
honest.
So we're gonna have the lights off?
No, just we have the house lights on in the conference room.
Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking this way.
Okay.
Put her on that side. What a spooky
I'm
day.
thinking this way.
Look at this, Sam. What a
Yeah.
spooky day. You see this rain?
No.
It's raining really hard. I'm not talking to you.
It's all right.
The mood has been set officially.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
It's also crazy that you just cannot see into that room.
I know.
Like,
This is
this
a
feels
really
so
effective
scary.
mirror.
You guys want to tripod up these cameras? We're going this way on this side, and likewise on the other side. If you and I and Bailey are in this room, Sam, then our 180 is basically right here.
Checks out.
Yeah, film school didn't teach me a gosh darn thing.
Hey,
Do you need help?
I just can't.
in your defense, this is a dumb tripod.
Okay.
Really poor design.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Why are you smiling at me?
Wow, we got a good Dutch angle going on here. I don't know how to make it straight.
If I'm not allowed to be in here, we need to set some markers up so that, you know, you don't all of a sudden like sit in that chair accidentally. Do we have any tape?
Yay.
Yeah, can you put a small piece of tape right in the center? Okay, that looks better. So we have M2.5, F4.0, 1/100th of a second. Negative function, white balance, we're gonna balance that one. We're gonna go to 2.5. Woods, you're gonna have to come in and turn all this stuff on, if that makes sense. But they're relatively ready.
Do we want to go look at the headquarters?
Yeah, yeah. So stay in there, Woods. Can you see? Or should
Whoa, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
You know what you should do?
What should I do?
Put on a polarizing lens. Do we have a polarizing filter?
Yeah, we do.
For this lens, Bailey?
What's the lens?
77 millimeter.
Yeah, we do.
Beautiful!
Should be in the camera room downstairs in the one of the baskets on the wall, like right when you
Oh,
walk.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baskets on the wall, huh?
To the left.
Everything is in a box to the left. Where though?
Maybe over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
82 millimeter circular polarizer, 77. 77? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's test this out. It's gonna drop down your exposure. You just ramp up a bit. Hopefully it'll block reflections. Okay, so just so at least you can see us and we can still see in there. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think we're ready to get those questions rolling. Let's ask subject
Maybe.
4. I feel like that's going to be the best idea right now. They'll help us form some good questions, I think. You're up, subject 4. Time to make the outline for us. Okay, so I formulated a question. I asked it. We waited about a half an hour. Some responses have populated. Thank you very much, subject 4. Much appreciated. If I do say so myself.
I also say so. And I bet Bailey does too.
Yeah.
Okay, 81 upvotes. In general, be careful with questioning. They may be reluctant to talk about things that are traumatizing or that they'd rather forget. How are you, mentally and physically? Are you okay with telling us any specific details about what you went through? What project were you a part of? What was the goal of the experiment? What was your patient ID number? Wow, they really just... How'd you have time to do this? I feel like you were ready with this.
The full script.
I know.
Yeah, okay, I'll start writing it. I'll learn to write with my left hand.
Yeah, talent.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's illegible.
We can type up some questions for Woods.
Here's some questions I would ask. What type of test experiments did they run on you? Did you hear any syntax secrets or conversations? Right now, I feel like this is helping me realize like I'm a little bit more interested, not necessarily in like, so to speak, of the history of Syntech per se, but much more specifically about like, is there any particular information that directly ties to us,
Yeah.
right? Of like,
True.
what, from this specific person's point of view, what's their perspective of these individuals?
Yeah.
I think that also might be safer in terms of she would feel more comfortable answering questions that wouldn't particularly have to do with like syntax
Yeah.
and like things that happened to her.
Yeah. I would ask about Cyphus and his personality, possibly just to learn about how he's changed or if he's always been this way. Maybe they will know more about his experiments. I would ask about Cyphus. He's the one person throughout this whole thing who stayed in the shadows. How did he come to creating Syntech? Have we heard anything about Cyphus lately? When's the last time we heard anything about Nelson?
Well, truthfully, the last time we heard anything about Nelson was either through the words of Deb, which we don't really trust. So I feel like the truest opinion we've seen of Nelson is in that newspaper article.
Yeah.
Like, because there have been times where we've thought we've been talking to Nelson, but it's been B27, and like,
Yeah.
we've never actually talked to Nelson Cyphus.
We've caught Deb in her lies, and she said a bunch of stuff about Nelson.
So it's like-
B27 lied about being Nelson, so really, we don't even have anything. And that article, now that I all of a sudden think about it, could have been written by Jordan Kendall, which was hired
Oh,
by
Deb.
Deb. So we know nothing. Nelson could be a figment of everyone's imagination.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
It's not even real.
Yep.
So yeah, we're in the dark. So I mean, asking about Nelson could be a good idea.
Strange. I would ask a number of things. What is the serum? Who is Nelson? What was the actual objective of the project? How many subjects were there?
Bringing up the serum is a good idea.
Yeah. Let's bring up the theorem. I would suggest asking about the spire. If it had something to do with Syntech, the survivor might know. I'm hoping that they know because that's one of the projects they're directly tied to. It says so in their patient file.
Yeah.
They're connected to the spire, and obviously we've heard about the spire consistently, and so I'm hoping that this is going to be a good source of information if they are willing to share.
Right.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the biggest pieces that I want to know is Project Spire.
Yeah.
Especially because we have like no other leads.
I would definitely ask how they fared since their Syntech days to use as a basis of what could come from Matthias. What does that mean? Other than that, any info to glean on Syntech himself would be ultimately beneficial. Or, excuse me, Cyphus. Not Syntech. Why does everyone want to know about Cyphus so much?
I mean,
Probably because we don't. Know
I think
a lot about
I think it's like what we just said. Like we don't know a lot about Nelson Cyphus, and he's like kind of the one massive missing piece.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I would ask if the experiences you, Matthias, and team are having, they had too. How did they get to that point? Yeah, like, so maybe, like, we'll ask them about, like, if they experienced any, like, writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Like Ben, we could do that.
Oh yeah, because
true.
that could also help prove some theories that fans are having that like it was just Ben that was seeing the writings.
Yeah.
Because like and like we're only seeing it because we've been in this space and stuff. So
I wonder if that would have been an employee-only thing, or if that would have been the patients too.
depends on how they were kept, I guess.
Hard to say.
Is Nelson Cyphus still alive? Do you know anything about the keys? We don't even have access to the keys. I
No,
feel
John
like,
Doe still has them.
yeah, I feel like that's not useful to ask though right now, just because we don't have access to the keys.
Bringing up the keys, bringing up the Mountaineer,
Yeah.
like doesn't feel like it would be a good use of this time, personally.
I'm seeing a bunch of common themes, you know, like what projects were you a part of, you know, how did they experiment on you, the serum, the spire, the writing on the wall. I'm going to take that stuff and then we can essentially distill that into a script. Maybe we could throw it on some index cards, yeah? Like type
Yeah.
something up and throw
I
it on
can do
some
that.
index cards and then hand it to Woods, and I'll also take one
Okay.
so that I can make sure Woods is on script.
Matt,
Yeah.
I can just like print one out for you.
Yeah, I guess let's get prepped and ready. Let's make sure that no one is in the studio besides us in the headquarters, so that when she walks in, it's just Woods, so we
Yeah.
don't freak her out.
True.
Yeah, like our goal is to stay hidden, correct?
Yeah, so
Exactly.
we can't be talking and stuff in the headquarters, like,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, very quietly at the very least.
yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Let's do it. Got all our questions together, typed them all out. Stay on script. How comfortable do you feel right now?
I'm on edge
Okay.
for real. I just don't want to lose her.
Yeah.
I absolutely understand. She's gonna be here in a couple minutes, so what I suggest, so that we don't lose her, is that you're the only one here, you're the only one waiting for her. So Kat went home early, so we're good on that. Chanel will just have come upstairs with us so she's not alone in a creepy base. There's no one else in here besides us. I propose we go into Megadesk and we just watch cameras, wait until they're all prepped and ready, then we'll walk up to the headquarters and we'll start. We good to go? You guys want to head to Megadesk?
Yeah.
You chill right there. You wait for her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Luck.
Come on.
Thanks.
So Sam, what I want you to do is I want you to keep that camera running so that we can pick up Woods' Love
Okay.
through this.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
I need an
prepped-
ear pod.
The Nest cameras.
Oh. Yeah, we'll get the AirPods set up, Woods.
Oh yeah, AirPods. Sam has been kind enough to present us with her AirPods.
Oh, I like your case.
Absolutely
Sam.
unnecessary case.
Yeah,
Literally
from-
makes the AirPods 3 times the size, and they'll stick on everything in your pocket.
Yep.
Is this from
Anyways.
We Bear Bears?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
This is the radio, I think. Right?
Yeah.
And obviously, y'all will need to hop on a phone call. So Matt,
Yes.
will you?
Yeah. I mean, I'll call him when when he gets in there. I'll call you right now. Just pair it to your phone really quick.
Yeah, you have to connect.
It's fine.
That
It's not that big of a
AirPod to
deal.
AirPods.
Yeah. Oh, what? She's here. Why is it not working?
Please come in.
Okay.
We're just gonna go upstairs. No one's here right now. Just me and my team.
Okay, they're going upstairs.
Do you,
Upstairs cameras? Come on. You getting a read on her at all?
Yeah, I can hear. I mean, she's nervous. She's not saying much.
right.
Okay, they're in.
If you take a seat. We have cameras set up.
Okay.
Let's, you want to go up to the headquarters? Yeah. Okay, Chanel should already be up there. All right, let's do this. Come on. Okay.
Okay. Glad you came. It means a lot to me and everyone else here.
Please, can we just get this over with? I don't want to be in this building again.
Sure, of course.
She's super paranoid.
You've been in hiding this entire time since you escaped from Syntech location?
Correct.
How did you manage to escape?
I would rather not go through that memory again, okay?
Would you be able to describe it just a little bit?
Okay, look. I had people helping me on the inside. Okay, and I don't want to
Said she had people helping her on the inside.
Nelson has eyes and ears everywhere.
That's fine. That's all we needed. Look, I promise, Nelson's not... He's not anywhere near us. We haven't even seen him. He's not here.
You don't understand. He is always listening. Nowhere is safe for
She's super paranoid about Nelson.
If you say so. But you said you had help from the inside. Is there anyone you knew from Syntech?
I knew people that worked for Syntech and people that didn't. Okay? They didn't allow trial patients to interact unsupervised. So none of those people were my friends.
Ask her for names.
Do you remember any of the names?
No, you tell me the names. I'm not going to bring.
She did not go for
I'm
that.
not going to drag anybody else down that isn't already in this.
Okay. I'll list them off. Wesley Nathaniel.
No, he never interacted with trial patients.
Okay. Deborah, we never got a last name. Did you hear anything that sounds like that?
I'm not going to say anything about Deborah.
All right. What about Jordan Kendall?
I've never heard of that person.
All right. Benjamin Colt.
No,
She did not like Ben's name.
we're not going to talk about him.
It's okay.
Why?
What about Gary Reynolds?
Only in passing.
Scott Cleric?
No.
Ask her about Nelson.
I know you don't want to talk about Nelson Cyphers, but
No. I don't want to invoke any energy as a connection to that man. I will not talk about him.
okay. All right. I'm sorry. That's fine. We'll switch gears. While you were at Syntech, did you hear anything related to hauntings in the building, or did you see any sort of red writing on the walls?
Is that what you're dealing with?
Yeah, amongst other things. Craziest stuff happened.
No, I've never experienced any paranormal activity, but I do know that Syntech they were prepared for it if it ever happened.
What do you mean by that?
This building, it's got sensors that track numerous things like experiments and employee comfort, which is just a
Employee comfort, so there's sensors and things in the walls.
paranoia.
Sensors for what?
I'm pretty sure that there were specific sensors designed for paranormal activity.
Paranormal.
How did that work?
So I don't know. It's just stuff I was reading. These walls, they're ranked with hundreds of sensors. And Nelson hid them. He didn't want anyone to know he was listening.
Said Nelson hid them.
Actually might help. Thank you.
Ask her about the serum.
This might sound off topic, but did you hear about Pegasus serum or a serum bomb that disperses such?
Yeah, I did.
She has heard of it.
You did. Would you be able to tell me more about that, please?
There wasn't anybody at Syntec that wasn't aware of the serum. It bled through projects. How did you come across it?
We tried to shut it down a couple months ago before it spread serum through the valley.
No. Syntec doesn't leave any loose ends. It's why I don't want to be here.
So you think the bomb still went off?
Probably if that was his plan to release the serum to the entire
She
valley.
thinks the bomb did go off.
Because not it would have affected the entire valley.
She just doesn't believe it.
I'm sure we shut it off. My boss pulled the key from it.
How did you get close enough to shut it off?
My coworker and I, Samantha, we got trapped in another Syntec location, and the serum went off. Matt, my boss, sacrificed his antidote, gave it to us, and so he has the serum inside of him. He was able to shut off the bomb. We figured that out through Benjamin's
super
notes
unsettled.
we found in Wesley's desk.
I see. So the radiation doesn't affect it.
Well, he still has the necklace around his neck, so you know, if anything, the bomb can't be turned on or can't be activated.
He's still wearing the necklace.
It doesn't seem to be harming him.
Oh, that's dangerous. Unless that's the only thing that's keeping him alive, because the serum's inside of him.
How does she know that? Ask her how she knows that.
Who's what?
How do you know that?
She knows what the absolute is.
Because I worked on the Spire project, remember?
Would you be able to talk about the Spire project?
No, I can't talk about that.
This is really, really important.
She doesn't want to talk about the
You're
Spire project.
the only person we have left. This information is crucial.
No, why me? You've got that thing.
She seems really scared.
Please, I know this is difficult for you to talk about specifically, but we really need this information.
I don't know.
Look, buddy. All right. Time is ticking, okay? The longer we don't know about the Spire, the longer this happens. Ask her again.
Okay, just give her some time. She's going through a lot.
Wait. What did he tell you?
It's all right. It's okay. He's just being impatient. He just keeps saying time keeps ticking.
No.
Take as much time.
No. No way. No. Please. No.
It's all right.
I'm done. I'm done. Get me out of here.
Please, no.
Get me out of here. I can't do that.
All right.
And if you missed last time, you can watch it right here. Here's what happened.
Tried to quit the company.
And then you tried to quit as if this wasn't tied to
Interesting. Very interesting. My mouse. Yeah. Quite interesting. And that would be it for today. I talk to you guys. See you in the next video, and bye.